Can you turn your phone down?
Hello, everyone. I am Consuella Hopkins, and I am so excited because we are at today WBS talking about Swellas Ville and the amazing things that are going on with Swellas Ville and how we are looking to restore and heal a community and restore our economic prosperity and base and our faith in one another. And so I'm excited. Pastor Sylvester Williams with UBS invited me to come on today. So I'm excited to talk to him because, we love him. Love ya. So I'm excited about that. But I wanted to just encourage you all to tune in. We will also tomorrow be going live at 2 p.m., which is Thursday, August 28th, when we're doing our ribbon cutting, celebrating the purchase and the renovation of our second commercial building on Lincoln Way. We're going to renovate to 14 office spaces. So we'll be talking a lot about that today. 14 office spaces on Lincoln Way, very professional, all private. Different than you see around the area. There are a lot of co-sharing office space now. So we wanted to make sure people had them private, especially with COVID. So you can go in, do your trade. But there are a shared boardroom. It's going to be very professional. A shared break area. We're going to be a place, of course, for you to sit and eat your lunch, store your things. Even if you're having an event in the boardroom, there's also going to be a way that you can also share as well. So, and then there's going to be a waiting area for your clients. So we're going to get started. So you guys stay tuned. This is going to be exciting. Always love UBS and what they do for us. So let's stay tuned.
All right, we're going to get with it in a minute.
Okay.
You want to do your headset thing? Is there any question off the table? All questions on the table. Everything good?
Everything's good.
All right.
To God be the glory.
Okay.
So if that says it, it's in there somewhere. And this mic, this is what I'm talking to you.
Just scoop that right over on this side right here, so you'll be facing me.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Now you ain't talking.
Ooh.
Good. And he's going to get our heads set with some audio in it in a minute, and we'll be ready to go. So hang on, folks, because she's coming live in a minute.
I love that music.
Not only on YouTube, but on WBS radio station.
Do you look here or here?
She says, look at the camera.
So I got music playing in my ear, and it's amazing.
Mic up. Still tuned to WBS 89.7 FM, South Bend, Indiana. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Skies are blue, roadways are clear. No precipitations in the air at all. We trust that you'll have a wonderful day. It's midweek, y'all. So if you're having Bible study, choir rehearsal, if you're just gathering around the water hole of God's word, trust you'll quench yourself and be refreshed for the rest of the week. There's some amazing things happening, and we'll tell you all about them. Let's wind that thing right down, because we got a special guest in the studio, and we certainly want you to be introduced to her. Call a friend, tell them to tune it in, because they don't want to miss this interview, nor do they want to miss the date that we're going to give you. So get your calendar, get your pen, and save the date that we're about to unveil to you. This is a year that we're celebrating women. The 100 year of women voting rights and their struggle for, I wouldn't say supremacy, but to be noticed, to be in leadership, to be in corporate America, and they've done a wonderful job. But they stand on the heels of many that came before them. Just like Barbara Hillary. Don't know if you know anything about Barbara, but let me tell you a little bit about her. She was an adventurer, and she traveled on skis when she got to the North Pole, and then she decided to do the same thing on the South Pole. Her name is Barbara Hillary, the first Black woman to ever do such a thing. What's amazing about her, she was 75 years old. She was a breast cancer survivor, as well as one who had lung cancer in her 60s. You go, girl, Barbara Hillary. I don't want to stop there, but I want to tell you about Kelly Edwards, who was a pilot. She went from Indonesia to Alaska. We're talking about women that are trailblazers and people that don't know what the capabilities of women are. You're about to find out. The final woman I'll tell you about, most of you know, Betsy Coleman. Betsy Coleman was an aspiring pilot, and she took to the wings and took to the sky. The first Black woman to ever be a pilot that had a legal license. She did it in France in 1921, and she's somebody to be to hold up and say her work still lives on today as an inspirer of younger women. Today we have a trailblazer. Those were the ones I gave you in the past, but we have one for the future. And talking about Miss Consuella Hopkins, how you doing?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Thank
Talk
you.
right in that microphone.
I am
There
absolutely
you
wonderful.
go. That's what I'm talking
I'm gonna
about.
put it right here.
Well, thanks for taking time out to come down to the UBS.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely, I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you just loving the community like you do, so we can share together today.
All right,
Yes.
And also appreciate your service.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's start off talking about you were selected WBS Person of the Year.
Yes.
In what was that? 2018 was it?
Yes.
And so how you been wearing that hat?
You know, I've been wearing that hat. I've been wearing it with the badge of honor and to remind me to keep pushing forward, even when it gets hard. Keep pressing forward.
I don't think nothing gets hard for you. You whatever comes your way, bring it on.
Bring it on, because I've learned to lay it at Jesus' feet.
Yeah,
I know for a certainty that I'm here on assignment.
Mm-hmm.
So when I feel like it's getting too big, I know that, okay, this is me wearing it. I need to give it back to him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do, he shows up and shows out for me, and I'm thankful for that.
Listen, can we just go off? You said everything was on the table.
Everything's on the table.
I want to, I talked about those three trailblazing women that are really paving the way. But today we're seeing women that are crushed.
Yes.
Their sons, their husbands, their brothers are being gunned down in the street. We're seeing a different woman that's crying out now.
Yes.
Do you think in some way, knowing how God works things out, that even that's for a purpose? These women are going to bring justice to America because they're crying out.
Well, I think so. I definitely think so, because even myself have faced pain like those scenarios, even in the city of South Bend. And I know it's also what pushes me forward because of that. And I know I've learned to count it all joy. No, we don't deserve to see those things, to even experience the hurt of that we do as Black women, African American women, period, especially the things that are unjustly happening to our kings and our princes, our prince that we're raising and loving and joining in with. So we don't want to see those things, but it definitely is something that empowers me, and I'm sure a lot of other women, to definitely push things forward, that we live and we have the world that we deserve as queens to live in.
Well, I tell you what, when you see images like that, and we see images like that, it does, it brings so
It
much
shocks
pain.
you. It does. It rocks your core.
Do we ever think that there'll be a time where that'll be a thing of the past?
I have to say yes. I have to say yes because that's the hope that I'm fighting for. That's the hope that's within my soul. That if through Christ, because I've seen Christ change the hearts of some bitter, hurtful people. So when you continue to show Christ, when you trust in Him and show Him rather through words or just deeds or just living your life, that I'm expecting a life like that. I expect it.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, you are doing something in this city that's paving the way for other young women to see. And one of the things that you'll be doing is unveiling it on tomorrow at
Yes.
2:00. You are the proprietor, the founder, the proprietor of Consuela Tax and Accounting for Services here on Lincoln Way.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been in business for 26 years. Swellas Accounting and Tax Service, where I started my firm 26 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Wow, 20, and still got a smile.
Still got a smile. Still got a smile. It was the best thing I could have done for myself and my community.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, now you've been there 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
You've been viewing the landscape.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point you said, enough is enough. I got to clean up this mess
Mm-hmm.
if I have to do it all by myself. And so what brought about that Clean Up Lincoln Way mission?
Well, it was a few things that started happening. As a businesswoman, I noticed when I would send out my marketings that a lot of them was coming back. At those times, you mailed everything. Now it's internet. But so when I would mail, people was coming back, where a lot of houses were vacant or abandoned. And then my youngest daughter at the time, who was 8, we would literally at that time go back and forth. I had a Florida office and our office here in South Bend. And we would go back and forth. And this season, we came back and my daughter looked around and she's saying what I'm thinking, where she's, oh my goodness, Mom, where are you bringing us? It looks like a junkyard over here. And she was right. And that's out of the mouth of an 8-year-old. And she said what I was feeling, what I was seeing. I mean, there was cars and trash. It just was, I couldn't believe that we allowed that was our standard for South Bend. And so in a good fashion, I'm like, well, our way. If we see a problem, we become the solution. And I didn't know how. Started praying, and as God does, He started putting things in our way, and we started a movement. First thing was the community Lincoln Way West Beautification Project. And this year, COVID stopped us, but we ain't done yet. Would have been our 10th year anniversary celebrating it. And we had a car show planned, a parade down Lincoln Way.
All right.
We were going to celebrate this year. And it's not over. So to God be the glory. So I know He has something else in store for us. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, I congratulate you on such a success.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you again for your service. You said something during that little spiel there that we can be in a situation and never really see the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can be looking at all of this, but never recognize what we need to do for that. You know what I mean? So you got fresh eyes when you came back from Florida.
Exactly.
And so what do you say to us who don't go to Florida, but we in this environment that other folks will come in? So how come y'all ain't cleaned that up yet?
Well, and because I understand when we're talking about, especially this day and time, systematic injustice is real. And sometimes we're just doing the best that we can to hold on and maintain. I get that. That's what we do. And that's where my voice, and so many others who understand, like, when you know better, you do better, and it's not, and I know that there's so many of us, we're doing the best that we can. But they also believe that we, as King's kids, we need to also understand that we got to have another standard. A stronger standard. We got to start putting things in place for our children. I have my grandfather. I'm blessed to have. He has 5 generations. He'll be 90 in October. So when I think about him and then my grandchildren, how do I want them walking the streets? Do I want them walking over glass? Do I want them playing in the fields where it's trash all the time? Or do I want them to see flowers and fresh? I want them to be able to have a quality of life that I see in every other side of town.
Sure.
And if nothing else, if we just go to the mall or we just go across town, how about if nowadays we just go to the grocery store? Because there's not one here on this side of town. So if you leave, just go to the grocery store, you see that there's a true unjust difference in the quality of life. And I know that there's others that we will hold accountable for that, but I'm also truly understanding that it's still our community and it's up to us to make it the best that we wanted to make it. And I just want to be a partner in that and all of us to bring that together.
Well, very well said, and I appreciate that. By the way, you are on Facebook for those who are listening by radio, and we're on WBS TV and Roku at the same time. And you're on what? How do they get you on Facebook?
Facebook, you can get my personal page, which is Consuella Jackson Hopkins.
So they can see you right now.
They can see me right now.
If they never knew what you look like, they can see you now.
They can see me now.
Well, give them that smile. That's it.
And then also on my business page, Consuella's Accounting and Tax, and the Lincoln Way West Beautification Project Facebook page we have as well. So
all right, you all over the place.
Well, we try to spread the word. We just spread the word. We're spreading the good news that we're going from no more despair. We don't have to live in despair. And I know a lot of us is hurting. This city as a whole is so powerful, it's so beautiful, and it's so strong. But sometimes you keep getting dumped on and things taken away and so much unjust that sometimes you just settle in where it is, but thank God, just like the people of old had, their Moses and their Joshuas. I believe that we're in a Joshua generation. So I'm here to ring out and roar and say, all right, Joshua and Caleb, come on. We're here to move it forward. And that's what I want to do. I want to sound it because I see too much beauty in all of this. All I see is the beauty. And I see in the people, in our places, in our business. And sometimes it's things, it hurts when there's another side to people, but again, I give that to the Lord. He work it on out for me and I keep pressing on. But I want all of us not only to spiritually see the beauty but to naturally, physically walk up and down the streets and see the beauty, have some wealth, have some standards. And that's what time it is. As an accountant, as a money girl, my grandfather calls me the good money multiplier. So when I was younger, he called me that and never understood what it means. Now I do. And but I want to make sure that economically our community is thriving. Not just surviving. We've done enough of that. We've done enough of just surviving. But let's experience what striving feels like. Let's experience what sovereignty, meaning having your own capacity to be able to govern yourself. And so if we're going to govern ourselves, why not govern ourselves with things that empower one another? Why not govern ourselves with beautiful homes that's solid? Why not govern ourselves with parks and pools and places to do business? When we walk into there, we realize and understand there's no question at all that we are people of God, because when you look around, it looks like royalty. It looks like, and we understand how to have money, that it doesn't rule us, but we rule it. Money is just a means to an end. You can't love it, but you better respect it.
Amen. Well, I tell you what, you done said a whole lot of stuff, and let me just try to kind of recap and revise what I thought I heard. That you have a stake in this city. 26 years on Lincoln Way West.
Yes. I'm born and raised too now.
And born and raised.
Yes.
And so you are a stakeholder.
Yes, absolutely.
And now you have claimed some territory. You have put the stake down in the ground because you talked about monies and so forth like that. So it's got to be part of what you're saying that I'm hearing is you got to own something. You got to take ownership. You can't just rent all your life, or you can't just count on other folk all your life. You got to have some ownership. Tell us about Consuella Ville, how you have just not only been a stakeholder, but you've claimed some ground.
Well, let me tell you how that came about. My youngest son, Alfonso, we were walking around because, again, I just noticed there was this change. There was too many empty buildings. And again, as an accountant, I know some great, fabulous business owners. So, versus working from home or renting from someone else, what do we do about making sure that we as a people, that we are the ones that are owning these properties, this commercial property. What can we do? So with Swellas Ville, it came from because I wanted to. My son said you should call it Swellas Ville because it represents what you are, what you stand for. That integrity, that taking care of one another, that looking out, but yet also making sure you grow and know that we can be whole. So Swellas Ville hence came the name, but I want to make sure that we are owning what I'm clear of is that one of the phases in Swellas Ville mission statement is that we are purchasing homes for people to rent. And because I understand that most people are going to rent first before they own a home. So again, there's so many other programs. Everyone else, especially in the city, is talking about home ownership. I get that. But again, we know there's a lot of social injustice that we deal with, that home ownership is not the first thing we do when we coming out of high school or college. So let's prepare our community to rent, right? And rent and stay and have a good solid foundation. So we're teaching you, if you're renting, we're teaching you how to still budget, how to do minor maintenance know-hows. We call it tenant university.
Okay.
We do all those things so you're strong and you're a good tenant, so that we have less of every first of the month, end of the month, all the the couches and the babies' toys that's lying in the streets because people are moving. So let's find out how to keep our renters stable. Then our children are going to be stable. Then our communities are stable. And from there, we want to transition you into home ownership. We can either buy the home that you have, or we also are going to be constructing very soon new homes for you. So again, we just want that solid foundation, a community. And so I stuck in the ground this area, District 2, it's District 2 on Lincoln Way, in this Olive, Elmer, and Huey area, because when I looked around, it was the one area nobody was talking about. Everyone had gave up on. So many people talked about it was the worst area. When I would go to meetings downtown, it was the worst area in the community. And I'm thinking, I love that area. I grew up on that area. I know it's some good people and good stock in that area. So then, and the Lord told me that was your area. And I said, you sure, Lord? It's a lot of work. But, you strap up, you suit up. And so I've been suiting up, and I just want to make sure we do it with class. And I want to make sure that we understand that it's not just us against the world, it's all of us. I'm more concerned about this community, us, not what everyone else thinks or says. I would do all this without a broadcast, without a live, if I felt like we can get to one another. But I want to know that, let everyone know that there are resources out there for us, and that we're developing them. We're making sure it's there. So Swellas Ville was the movement of, let's restore pride back into our community. Let's come together as renters and residents and business owners, and let's clean up our space. Before we can ask anyone else and hold them accountable downtown, what are we doing for our own? Right? Second phase, we noticed that there was housing. A lot of people losing their housing to the tax sale. Then they were just left abandoned. So, okay, we'll go in there, we'll clean them up, and we'll give people a better quality of renting to do. For one, I want to live over in this area, but I feel like there was nothing quality for the executives in this area, the business folk. I grew up with dentists and doctors and lawyers and bus drivers and factory workers. But where are they at now? And when you look at it, a lot of people who wanted to, when we started surveying, they wanted to live over on the west side of town. They know the value of it. They know their families and family traditions we had here. But, Pastor Williams, but there was no quality housing, sustainable housing that was there. So, all right. So we said, okay, we're going to tackle that as well. The Lord blessed me with a wonderful, I think I married the best maintenance man there is, because this brother, he's talented and he's good and he has integrity with what he does. So we went in there, we started cleaning them up together and teaching our children some skills, anybody around that wanted to know. And from there, we started tenant university, because we noticed, we can put them in a house, but if they're not used to budgeting, paying their bills on time, understanding how to stay, what about the women and men who need parenting classes? So we literally started looking at the holistic needs of what our community need. And we started collaborating with people, not just in the community, but all over the world, to what we call Swellas Ville University, where they can literally go online or in-house and get whatever they need to be whole and to move forward. So we got tenant university, landlord university, Child's Play University, and then Business University. And Business University leads us to what we're talking about today in the grand opening.
Well, I'm glad you took a breath because I needed that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I needed that. Oh, thank you, Jesus. That woman could go. You told us the purpose.
Yes.
You told us the plan.
Yes.
But you haven't talked about the pathway.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get to you? When is you said the grand opening? But when does give me the key and let me go? And,
all right.
And tell us what housing, because from your business, your office to the unveiling of your Consuella Ville business complex, there's several houses in between.
Yes.
So is that all part of Consuella Ville as well?
No, not yet. There's a few that are, but not all.
Okay.
And we just acquire as they come available, and we do also reach out to some of the landlords who may not care to keep up their homes. So then we reach out and we'll try to purchase those if we're able to. But the way to get to Consuella's with Swellas Ville is we have our website at swellasville.com, and then also on Facebook. And there you can find all the information about the homes we have for rent. There we talk about, we're actually, our marketing director is here with me today, and we're working on our website that'll talk more about Swellas Ville University. And then also you'll find out about Swellas Ville Office Studios and Suites, where we're looking at now the business aspect of it, because economically, we got to sustain ourselves. And so economically, if we are entrepreneurs and we're doing business, what better way of doing business with other business owners within the same facility? And it's not like you're sharing an office because, with COVID, but we want to be able to have a private office. So there's 14 private professional office spaces where you'll have a shared boardroom, waiting area, and also a break room to do your trade. We want to, every month we're going to come together and talk about business issues. We're partnering with like James Summers down here with the business and economic right over here on what's it, Cushion and Lincoln Way. With anyone, we're just really doing what we can to pull our resources together to be stronger economically.
The Lincoln Way corridor is historic.
Yes, it is.
It travels from one end of the nation to the other.
Yes,
and of course,
it does.
you know his history about our street here, and the facility that you're talking about is also historical.
Yes.
And can you tell us why?
It's historical because it's historically Black owned. The first owner of this building at 2201 Lincoln Way West was Dr. Bernard Wagner, who also was my brother's. He delivered my brother. And my aunt worked for him. And then also when I believe, sold the building, he sold it to Dr. Mark Green, who was our dentist. And when I knew that Dr. Green was retiring, I just couldn't, and I had been talking to him for about 10 years too about purchasing this building. I had to save my pennies. And but it's historically Black owned, and I wanted to make sure that history continued on.
Built? It's been up. It's been there.
Oh, I do. I can pull it up for you.
All
I'm
right.
top of my head.
You tell us that when we get over there. I might ask you
okay,
the question
thank
at
you.
2:00 tomorrow. Now, what? Now you talked about Dr. Wagner being there, Dr.
Yes.
Green, but
Yes.
there's another doctor as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That I went to.
Awesome. I
You
didn't
didn't mention
know. Who was that?
Miller.
Did not know
All
that.
right. Well, check it out. It is historical for that alone. That is Black owned and is being Black retained.
Yes.
And and we're holding something in our community that we can identify with, and it becomes one of the wonders of South Bend. Like the 7 wonders of the world, the 7 wonders of South Bend. So tell us what's happening tomorrow and what can people expect.
All right. So tomorrow we're doing a ribbon cutting just to celebrate the purchase of that building and that we're keeping it African-American owned. and then also to talk about, what it is that we're offering to the community. So we're just celebrating. We're taking this opportunity to come together and celebrate. And we're going to do a ribbon cutting. We're going to have the mayor's office to be coming, and just our family and the community as a whole. We just invite you out to come and just celebrate that we still are pushing on, and we still do have hope. And not just that, this is, I keep saying it's time now to just truly reinvent ourselves and our community, and let's flourish, just let's prosper, because we're called to do so. We're supposed to live life and live it more abundantly. And so I believe that having a place that we can do our business and do it professionally and do it, I always say, with scale. We want to do it with excellence, not in perfection. Being an accountant is easy to be a perfectionist. I had to get away from that. But I love Black excellence, because we're human, right? No one's is going to do everything right all the time. But to have a place to do our business and trade and do it with excellence is what I'm excited about, and what I encourage and invite everyone out to come and celebrate with us, because this wasn't just about my family, and yes, we sacrificed, and we had to do a lot of things to make sure, or go without, I should say, that this happened. Worked a lot of hours, but yet hard work, and with Christ, you persevere, so just come out and celebrate. Now it's still under renovation, so you won't be able to go into it, but we'll have an open house for that once we get everyone leased. And we want to have an open house with all of the tenants who are doing their trade, and they can invite their clients out as well. That's coming later. Okay. But tomorrow, we're just coming out to celebrate that we're able to purchase it, and then also to celebrate the renovations that's being done.
All right, sounds good. And I saw trucks down there as I was coming in, and your big sign on the building, and
yes,
yeah, it's getting ready.
It's getting ready. It's little by little.
Finally, there's two things I want to say before we conclude, and the first is, how have your since businesses took a hit during this year, how have you been able to continue your practice, your business down on Lincoln Way?
Well, that's one of the things too. I want to make sure that the business owners is going to be in this space, because we're going to be talking monthly. We're going to be having different seminar with Benning University, teaching just business strategies and how to stay clear and focused on what your business is. And I contributed to the fact that, again, I'm a Jesus girl, and even before it came, he prepared me to put some things in place so my business could sustain. Didn't even know what it was, but start doing so, going virtual. So we literally have clients all over the country already, but now they're all virtual. And so just sustaining those things, and just learning how to look at what your market needs, look at what your clients are. There's a lot of things that I do teach. And you can go, on our website and even schedule a discovery call. And we can definitely talk about that. But my business has thrived, thank the Lord, because we listen. We give excellent customer service. We're not perfect. I keep saying that because we're not perfect. We're not going to always do everything right for every client, right? But we always do our best to make it right. And that's one of the things, too, that this world is getting away from customer service. So we want to make sure we include all of those things.
Second question is to your immediate right. You have a fine young lady sitting over there,
yes.
And you called her your marketing genius. And so what this Shane, can you turn on that microphone for this young lady?
She does a multitude of things.
Every time her mama says something, she just grinning, and I see your carbon copy.
This is my baby sister too.
Oh, your baby sister?
My baby sister, Tamia and Stacia White.
All right. How you doing?
I am fabulous.
So what do you think of the conversation so far?
I love it. Was
she hitting the home run?
She is really hitting it and explaining exactly what's going on, and I'm loving it.
What do you do for the company?
Well, I do help
a lot of volunteers.
Her. Yeah, so because I believe in her cause, so I help her with whatever she reaches out and really wants me to do. I'm there for her. I'm there for that. So yeah. And I've been with her the whole time, all these years.
And so we partner with, she has her own organization and company as well called Dreams Orgs, which is a not-for-profit, and Dreams Consulting LLC. And so we're partnering with her as well. She's helping to establish the universities, making sure we're collaborating with others to bring in whatever it is that's needed. I mean, with all the 10 universities and landlord universities, kids playing a business university. So she is truly going to be spearheading that for us as well. She allows me to think big and dream and say, okay, this is what we need to do. And then she helps me say, okay, this is how we're going to make it happen. She is a dreamer. She gets it.
That's wonderful. Well, listen, I just commend both of you. Thank you for being in our neighborhood. We claim you. We ain't gonna let you get out the neighborhood. So as you flourish and thrive, and a lot of times folks want to jump out and go out in the suburbs and rural communities, but I'm glad you're here in our community, making it better.
I would not be me if I didn't say that. I attest a lot of that to you. I know it was getting really heavy and hard for me at one point, and I came in here to do a radio ad, and just your words, just your encouragement, just the fact that you've seen me. I think at the time you saying, you South Bend's Oprah, but you kept saying it, and I received it, and I thank you for that. I thank you for believing in me when it was just words and a dream on my heart. Thank you, Pastor.
Right.
And because it takes a village, and I thank you for being an encouragement to me when I needed, and just for today's like this, just to get the voice, the vision, and the purpose out, so we all can come together and make this happen. Because this is community. We're at the point of community. The only way this is going to happen if we come together as a community. So I want to see the community out tomorrow.
All right, you solid. Thank you, Oprah. Appreciate that. I appreciate you, Consuela. Thank you so much, and appreciate you, daughter. You've been a blessing too. Your smile is just magnetic, and it certainly gravitates everybody to you. Continue what you keep on dreaming. Amen. Final word. Your final word.
Final word is that Swellas Ville, I want everybody to embrace what we call our C power. Christ power, Consuela power. Our C power is creating purposeful opportunity, working economic revitalization. That's what we're doing. Let's get together and do it.
Right.
Give us a call, 574-287-1040. If you have a program, if you have anyone in need, or if you want to collaborate so we can move this thing forward, because it's happening. So get on board and let's do it together.
She's got the last word, y'all. We're going to continue with our regular scheduled programming. Thanks for tuning us in. Appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That was great.
All right, that worked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got it.
Brother said I talk a lot. You got to learn to tell me that I am.
Yeah, we can
I'm
just
sorry.
do it all day, So you be bringing it. You be taking us to another level, so we can get to that next level. You know what I mean?
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow down there.
All right.
And that's at 2:00.
At 2:00. Yes. So we ordered masks. With our Swellas Ville logo on it, so people can have that, and we'll have water because I know it's going to be hot. But literally, it's going to be 20 minutes in and out.
I know.
Because
that's short.
Yeah. So
don't take long to cut that ribbon. So
thank you.
So I just request a mask and a piece of that ribbon. So I put it
of course.
We have it all ready for you.
Yeah, all right. I'll be done. All right. Well, thanks.
I love it. Thank you.
I have a question for you. And I was going to go through county, but I got you right here.
Okay.
I have a press release because I do have an organization for girls that we're bringing to it's global now. Thank you, God.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be here in South Bend. So I wanted to know what are my steps because I don't live here. So what are my steps? But